Recording in progress. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I've been connecting to the Zoom, but now I just got it. Hello, everyone. Show me your face. Okay, Jason, Casey, and Mr. Sai. How is everything? Hello, are you guys there?
Yes, everything's fine.
Okay, everything's fine. Okay, have you eaten breakfast?
Yes. How about your connection to today?
Today, like, it's kind of slow, I guess, too. I've been like trying to get connected. It's about like, it took me 5 minutes or so. Like loading. Probably it's better today, I guess. Probably. Casey and Jason, how's everything to me? Hello. Oh, hello.
Yes.
Oh, okay, to me, can you guys hear me? Looks
Yes.
like you guys are lagging or something. Are you guys lagging or what? How is your connection? Your connection? Is it good? Jason? Jason. Matthew is probably just Matthew. Okay. And for remind it's a problem game. Connection. Jesus Christ, I hate that. Sorry, can you hear me? Jesus. Every day we are having a problem. Jesus Christ, the new places I don't want to use the bad language. Connection is wait, let me okay. What's wrong? Jesus Christ. Okay. So, can you guys hear me now? Methu, Demi Jezin. Hello, hello, hello. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let me Jezin, are you okay? Can you hear me? Jezin. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Methu. Let me Methu. All right, thank you. Sorry for again. You know, you see the place is nice. Place is nice, but Wi-Fi sucks. Sorry about that. That's really bad. Sorry. So anyway, I'm using my mobile phone here again. So it's better. It's better, I guess. This Wi-Fi, but room is nice, as you see. I'm in another new room. Room is nice. That's wonderful, but not connection. Okay, so let's go. So if you want, you may turn off your camera. I allow you today. Hiya. So if you may turn off your camera to me if you want, no problem. Thank you very much. So let me open the book for you and let me open the book for you. So yesterday we stopped at we are on yesterday passage 4, passage 7. All right, so let's go, everybody. Let's go. All right. So somebody tell me page numbers. I like to start with not writing. I like to start with reading class. I like to start with page number. Which page are we? Are we on the passage 9, 8, 10, 7? We have learned yesterday passage 8, AB. It's all of the image of women during the wartime. I'm correct. Am I correct? Today is going to be the chapter 2. Is it true? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So if you can hear me, thumbs up, and let's get started on chapter 2. Critical reading questions. If you guys are ready, please thumbs up. If you guys are ready, please thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yes, you make me happy because I can see your thumbs. Yeah, they're wonderful. So I just want you to look on the screen, everybody. Please your screen. Please look at your screen. All right, look at that question number 94. In lines 1 and 2, it says that. In lines 1 and 2, the narrator uses the phrase like, read but well careful. You need to notice that special phrase, everybody. Read but well careful to describe. So to describe, is it the restaurant, the ladies at lunch, or the tomato plants, or the luggage? So why don't we go to line number 1 and 2? Meaning everybody, passage number 9. Let me read it for you. Okay, from the table at which they had to be lounging, two American ladies of rich but well cared for middle age moved across the lofty terrace of the Roman restaurant and, leaning on its parapet, looked first at each other and then down on the outspread glory of the plantain and the foreign, with the same expression, vague but benevolent approval. The first paragraph that would make you confused, I believe. But in here, line 1 and 2, the narrator used the phrase RIP, RIP. Okay, but well cared for to describe. To describe the restaurant or at lunch, or the tomato plant or the luggage. So as always, 50% of your answer choices are 50% are impossible and 50% are possible. So when you read that, is it about luggage that we're talking about? It's not about the luggage. So you can cross D. You can cross D. Cross D. This is not. Then is it about the tomato plants? When you read first paragraph, is it about tomato plants? See tomato plants? No. What you see is restaurant and of course women restaurant and the woman. So you guys need to choose. You guys need to choose like which one. Okay. You guys need to choose like is it the restaurant or ladies at lunch? So pick one. Okay. So which one? Please pick. Okay. If you pick, let me know. The two choices, everyone. Four choices we eliminated. We eliminated two already. I eliminated two already because those are not possible. Possible. We have only two choices left: the restaurant and then the ladies. In this line, read but well careful to describe. Is it to describe the restaurant or the ladies at lunch? What do you think, everyone? Mr. Sa, you are the only gentle or ask you that. What do you think is that? It means
I'm sorry, sir. I just got my connection right now, and I've just opened the book.
okay. We are talking about 94 in lines number 1 and 2. Tell me, Matthew, what page? And Gazin and Jason, tell me what choice.
Ladies at lunch.
So this is what believe ladies at lunch. Okay, that phrase like rip but well care for that to describe the ladies at lunch. How? Tell me, Gazin and Jason.
Ladies at lunch.
All right, thank you. How about Jason to me?
B.
Sure. Sorry. Yes, of course. That from the table. So see it looks like when you watch a movie, it's like a scene that you see that movie scene, for example, from the table at which they had been lunching, which means eating lunch. Okay. Two American ladies saw ripped but well married age. They move across the lofty terrace of the Roman restaurant. So when you're reading this, of course, it described not restaurant, everybody described ladies at lunch. You're right. So move on to number 95, questions 9 on page number 29. So as used in line number 3. So I want you to look at line number 3. In line number 3, the word, we have a word there, which we call parapet. Most nearly mean, but my request is please don't use dictionary. Okay? In this line, when you see the parapet, leaning on its parapet, what does that mean? It means, okay, what does it mean? Look at all the choices. Choice A, B, as usual, all the, okay, once you can learn. So as usual, most of the tests, okay, narrator, test generator, what do they do? They will make you confused. A, choice A, okay, all right. This is a huge word for you. B, okay, denouncement. Yes, of course, it's also huge. You might have never heard of it, or you might have seen somewhere. I'm not quite sure about it. Okay, percentage are, I think like probably 10%. Okay, and the zebia. Look at that, 3. These 3s are totally tough, totally difficult. And then how about the last one? It's a word. So when you look at that, which words will help you? It's like Leandy, leaning. Okay, you are leaning like that here. So because of leaning, what's your at the restaurant? Probably they're leaning what? That must be the wall. That's how you have to. On its parapet, meaning it's right? Looked first at each other and then down on the outspread glories of the Platine and the foreign class. Check this out. Right. in here means not A, not B, not C. It means war. It means war. W-A-R, war. Right. Hope you see it. Okay. Then we would directly jump into questions number 96. Line number 7 and 8 suggests that they are. So narrator's description of the people in line 7. So directly jump into line 7 and 8, everyone. Line 7 and 8. The luncheon hour. Luncheon hours mean it's a lunchtime. You know what? The luncheon hour is noun parts. And the two has their end of the verse carried to themselves. At its opposite, extreme, a few groups detained by lingering look at the outspread city were gathering up guidebooks and fumbling for texts. The last of them scattered, the two ladies were alone on the air watch. Be there. Come back. The narrated description, the people in line 7 and 8, suggests that they are they pilots, tourists, actors, or chauffeur. Chauffeur means special driver. So what do you think is that? Please respond, okay? Which one? Line number 7 and 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. At its opposite extremity, groups, it says that a few groups detained by lingering look at the outspread city, out of the city line. Okay, a few groups were gathering up guidebooks. So you do the guidebook. If you see guidebook, who are those people? Sorry, please tell me.
Tourists.
Of course, there must be tourists. Let me gaze in and gaze in. Yes. I hope you also pick that. There must be the tourist. Therefore, you need to read around it. Every question, whenever they ask, of course, they will make you comfort. Behind it, you need to read around that. There is always a tips. There is always a hints. It will support you. It will lead you to get the correct choice out of 4. So 96, hope you see that. 96 successfully done. You know, you have to think critically on that. So moving on to 9. Let's move on to 97. It can be inferred. So you know that what does infer mean? So it can be inferred from the passage that the scenes takes place. So take place. It's a kind of, okay, Matthew is back. Matthew, we've been learning, we've been talking about 95. 95 goes to D, war, and in 96 answer choice is tourist lane. I want you to, in your convenient time, and if you still don't get it, you can, okay, SMS me or you can ask me, okay? I'm ready to explain. So now, let's move on to 97, everybody. It can be inferred from the that the scenes takes place. So, you know, the scene takes place. So what can you infer? To understand this, you need to read all these paragraphs, everyone. It can be inferred from the message that the scenes takes place. Look at all the choices. Choice A says in the late afternoon. Okay, choice B said early morning. Okay, time frame, everybody. And then C said in the middle of the night, and lastly, dinner time. So think about that. It can be inferred from the passage that scenes take place. The scenes take place time, guys. Like I always mention, look at the beginning of the story. From the table at which they had been lunching, okay, 2 American ladies of world care for marriage who crossed the lofty terrace, blah, 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 blah. Okay, luncheon hours were on past, second paragraph. I don't see why we shouldn't stay here, said blah, 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 blah. The lady of high color, and it will always be, so read each line in every single paragraph and it will help you somehow. Okay. In the early in the morning, in the middle of the or at dinner time. So like guys said, choose. Go pick the impossible choices first. Take time, everyone. I'll give you some time. Take your time. If you get your choice, please thumbs up and we'll discuss together. Okay, so Sai, what's your pick? Tell me your choice.
I chose in the late afternoon. A.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me gaze in.
A.
Okay, you chose letter.
A.
Okay, letter A. You must have a reason, and I will ask you back. Let me gaze in and may do tell me. Let me gaze in. Yeah, tell me please. Okay, Jason.
A.
All right. So, what made you choose this? All of us, you correct answer, but I like to know. Tell me. So it can be infer from the passage that things take place. It's quite easy though. So I'd like to hear your explanation, boy.
For me, I saw in line 6 the luncheon hour was long past.
Yeah, yeah.
And also on line 30, and the end of the afternoon.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You guys like pace. Pace is like, I think your speed. I mean, like pace. Your pace is so good. I would say that. I would say so. Mostly, what happen, especially for like TOEFL, essay, when it comes to take that type of classes, the Burmese we got stuck because the way we learn experience, the way they learn are totally different, and the reading pace and the speed. Most Burmese are so slow. Burmese are as slow as a top, But for you guys, your reading speeds are okay, right pace. But I love it. But exam, remember, exam, don't make the careless mistake. Okay. I expect a lot from you guys, and make sure you work hard. I will also work hard for you. Okay. By the way, I heard yesterday's your maths teacher gave a bunch of homework, right? Have you guys completed already? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I'm drinking water and okay. No, all right. So I think I heard like 20, huh? It's a total around 50, 70 or something like that. I was next to him, Okay, good. So 97 successfully. It can be inferred from the passage that the scene takes place, yes, in the late afternoon. But it's confused with late afternoon and at dinner time, you know. Dinner time is also afternoon. No, I mean, sorry. I myself confused. Now, as you see line 7, everybody, come to line 7. Okay, line 5, 6, 7. What do we use that? So you will see extremity. Extremity most nearly means. So extremities, basically you can consider yourself extremity extreme. This is that what you literally interpret in your mind. I want you to read around there. Extremity. And its opposite extremity. A few groups take a lingering look at the outside city will gather in our guidebooks and for tips. In here, extremity nearly means so go find impossible choices, but you need to read all. For example, backward. This is a totally tough one. Edge we have, live we have, and epitome we have. So like always, the two are totally different. And two is quite the upper intermediate student, they know such kind of words, For that, rotate I gave you, both guys remember, if you see two difficult words there, those are not possible. Those are not possible. So cross them out. Two seems easy for you. You know edge, you know link. Okay, both are, I think your vocab level, your range. This is your range. You can. It's a reachable. So go back again in line number 7. Its opposite. Could that be? Could that be opposite limb or opposite edge? Which means the other side. In here, nearly means you need to choose choice B, everyone. E, D, G, E, H. Other side, you see a group of people just like that. So hope you see what I mean. Extremity most nearly means not choice A, choice D. A and D, please cross them out. They're not impossible. And then choice B and C are possible, so pick the best one. All right? Got it. So now, 99 to 106. How many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 questions, everybody. So I want you to spend minutes. Is it? Do you think 10 minutes is enough? Okay. Yes, I'll give you 10 minutes. Then try to solve that problem. Okay. If you're ready, you can thumbs up, all right? If you're ready, thumbs up. If you're ready, thumbs up. Okay, is it check the answer? Is in Metu? Sorry. Okay, Jason is ready. If you're ready, just thumbs up. Okay, all the thumbs up, right? Sign is ready. Okay, Jason's ready. Okay, thank you so much. So look at that. Excuse me, everyone, look at 99. So Mrs. Sled has a, what type of smile is that? Okay, retrospective smile because she is, which is only line number 20, everybody. When you look at that in the test, line 20, like Grace was always old-fashioned. Okay, and edit allow with, okay, retrospective smile. It's a view we have both familiar with for good many years. So there's a one tip that I would like to give. So sometimes in here, like that, question number 99 said, so what does the retrospective smile? Because she is. So when you see that on line number 20, okay, with a retrospective smile, but there is a once it will give you to get the correct answer. You can look at it. It's a view we've both been familiar with for good many years. So this will help you. And then when we first met, We were younger than our girls are now. You remember? So look at, okay, the first, there is a difficult vocabulary and you need to focus like critically around this area. Look at second line and third line. Second and third line, it explain to understand what does retrospect mean. So in here, I don't know what to choice, but it's quite clear there. Okay, is it A, B, C, D? A, recalling the past. Recalling means remembering the past. Kind of like nostalgia, you know. Nostalgia. In Myanmar, we call a take or kind of thing like that. You remember about the past. Okay, recalling the past, then masking her umbrage and unhappily married portion is optimistic. As you see there, which one is the answer? So obvious. If you pick A, thumbs up. Of course, it's so obvious. How are you there? So thank you so much. You know the correct answer. That make me happy. Now go to 100. In line number 28, jump into line number 28. Okay, line number 28, 25, 26, 27. All right. I will cure him of wandering as Mrs. Sled stretching her hand toward a bag as opulent looking as Mrs. Ellis. Okay, in this sentence also, can't stop there. You need to read. Singing to the head waiter. Singing to the head waiter. She explained that she and her friend will all love so. Okay, romance and would like to spend the end of the afternoon looking on the view, blah, blah. So third line, okay, follow up lines and sentences will help you a lot. Here, in line 28, the narrator used the phrase, okay, as opulent looking as Mrs. Ashley. So what kind of looking, okay, what kind of looking, what you need to think about it. What kind of looking is that? To suggest that both ladies are well-to-do women in society, or Mrs. Slade is tagging along with her wealthier friend, or their daughters are very fashionable girls, or Mrs. Slade enjoys traveling with her friend. Like I always says, go find the impossible choices. Line, it's openly looking at Mrs. Slade to suggest that. What does that mean? You choose not B, not C, and not D. You have to choose A, same as question number 99. Both ladies are well-to-do women in society. Well-to-do women in society. Okay. Have you ever, okay, how many of you get correct, by the way? If you get correct, thumbs up. They both are well-to-do. So do you think you're well-to-do in your society? Gazing, Jazzy, and Mrs. Song. Have you ever met well-to-do in your neighborhood or in your society? Mr. Song or Tami Gazin and Jazin, you get correct? Is it connection problem or something? If you are correct, thumbs up. Looks like you don't get correct answer. So Tami Gazin, what is your choice then, Tami? And your choice. Uh-oh. Yeah. Connection for your side. Uh-oh. Connection. It's bad.
Almost, yeah.
Yes.
I figured it's just the two of us now.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my. What happened to them? They're like a connection?
Yes, I think they live near, so they're here now.
Okay. Connection problems. All right. This week is horrible. This week is lucky. Let me gaze in. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Okay. You're okay. Okay. You're okay. So you use Myanmar Net or what? Yes.
MBT.
Oh, MPT. Okay. MPT. All right. So MPT sounds good. How about sign?
Oh, I'm just using Wi-Fi SpeedNet.
Oh, SpeedNet, like different. Okay, cool. So Jason and Matthew, all right. Okay, so what number 100 in line number 20? You get all correct or you don't get correct? Both of you?
For number 100,
Yes.
I got incorrect. I chose B.
Or Mrs. Slide is like tagging along with her wealthier friend.
Yes.
How about Jason?
I should A.
You chose A, so you get correct. So openly looking at Mrs. Ashley to suggest that both ladies are well-to-do women in society. Well-to-do women in society means they know the condition and situations and that they can deal with people well, and that they are the subject of the society. Well-to-do is like that. They can lead the team, and that they can associate with people. They can associate well with even the stranger in the street, in quarter, just like that. Well-to-do women are well-to-do, and another word is like, of course, they can afford to buy something. Okay, they have such kind of conditions they have. It's well-to-do. In here, openly looking at Mrs. Ashley to suggest both ladies are well-to-do women in society. Well-to-do. Okay, so actually well-to-do and wealthier, it's quite same. So let's move on to 110, everyone. Based on her interaction with the head waiter. So waiter and their interaction communication, one could infer. So one thing to infer, this is asking you, testing your inferences. Okay, infer that Mrs. Ladd is. So Mrs. Ladd is accustomed to dealing with wait staff or servants, or upset by the mentioning of the moon, a rude and domineering or world troubler. This is quite easy. So, interaction with our head waiter and waitress, and what can you infer? What can you infer? If you chose A, thumbs up, please. Yes, of course, that she used to, right. Okay, accustomed to dealing with wait staff or like servants like that. Good. Moving on to 102, everyone. In the comparison in line 25 and 26, the narrator suggests that. So in the comparison in line 25 and 26, so what's the narrator's suggestion? Line number 25 and 26. Oh yes, I remember like Mama, Mrs. Ashley. Okay, with the same, indefinable stress, there is that head waiter wandering. She interpolated, and she was evidently far less sure of herself and of her rights in the world than Mrs. Ladd. So read around this. Narrator suggests, well, it could be the best choice for you. In the comparison in lines 25 and 26, the narrator suggests that choice A said, Mrs. Ashley resents Mrs. Sled because Mrs. Ashley is a younger woman, or Mrs. Sled would much rather be in Rome without Mrs. Ashley. Mrs. Ashley doesn't trust the aviators around her daughter, or Mrs. Sled, it's more, okay, they're bad. Everyone, Tamit, Jason, and Matthew, we are talking about exercise 1 or 2. Exercise 1 or 2. You guys missed some of the lessons. Okay, 99, questions 99, retrospective smile means recalling the past. Okay, I'm repeating the answer twice for you. 100 in line number 28. Okay, and opulent looking means both ladies are well-to-do women in society. And the 101, based on her interaction with the head waiter, One could infer that Mrs. Sled, the answer choice goes to A, accustomed to dealing with waitstaff or servants. Now, 102 we are talking about in line number 25 and 26. The narrator suggests that, okay, answer choices A, B, C, D. Mithu, what is your choice for 102? Jason?
Hello. I chose D.
Okay. How about Jason?
D.
Okay, letter D. Thank you. Jason?
D.
Okay, sign?
D.
Yes. Confident. Yes. Answer choice goes to D. So, all right. Gregarious and confident than Mrs. Ashley. All right, let's go. 103. So in here is line 26. The narrator suggests that Mrs. Ashley's comment, her comment words. Look at line number 26. Okay, there's that head waiter wondering. She interpolated, and she was evidently far less sure of herself and of her rights in the world than Miss Sled. So in here, in line 26, the narrator suggests that Miss Ashley's comment words. Okay, what is your choice? If you chose A, thumbs up. If you chose A, thumbs up, please. Good. Yes. Narrator suggests that Mrs. Ashley's comment words like never mean to have been hurt by Mrs. Sled. Sometimes we use like that. Example, yes, example, someone is near you and you are actually not gossiping about him or her, but you want to say something, okay, about his like probably quality or probably about her or his experiences. So in that case, sometimes you say something like this, but you don't have any purpose to harm or any purpose to get how to say like feel depressed or embarrassed to that person, that type of thing. Never mean to have been hurt. Okay, but we sometimes talk like that. The way we talk is like, example, this is how I always use like that. Oh my God, she's very good. We say like that loudly. Wow, he's very good. But my conversation, I don't stop there. I say, wow, she's very good. He's very smart or very nice. So we say like that. So, oh, he's very good. And then you say softly for nothing. Oh, it's very good for nothing. And like that. So two sounds, you are saying out loud, he's very good. You softly end up with for nothing. See what I mean? So that's how we say sometimes. So in line 26, the narrator suggests that Mrs. Ashley's comment words never mean to have been heard by Mrs. Sled. Got it. Move on to 104. In the last sentence, Mrs. Ashley reveals that she is surprised. She's surprised because you have to look for the reason, guys. Okay, you have to look for the reason. Why surprise? Okay, if you chose C, hands up. No one chose C? Okay. So look at choice A first. The last time they had been together in Rome, they fought. Is it? Okay, Mrs. Sled, oh yeah, sorry, you chose. Okay, Mrs. Sled works indeed more in me like you feel so sad for her recently deceased, okay, husband. Is it? Come on. She did not think Mrs. Sled would be emotional about their youthful adventures. The time had passed so quickly since they finished lunch. So in the last sentence, Mrs. Ashley reveals that she is surprised. Okay, she is surprised. Why is that the last sentence it mentioned? Yes, answer choices C. She did not think Mrs. Sled would be emotional. Answer choice goes to C, everyone. 104. Okay. Metu is here. Jason. No, Jason is gone. Today something's wrong. Jason and Jason. When Jason is okay and the Jason is not okay. All right. Sorry about that. Probably today it's a yes. We didn't pray, I guess, last night. That's why. Of course, I did pray, but who is to blame Wi-Fi is to blame, huh? Good. Move on to 105. In the passage, the moonlight is used by the author as a symbol of, so moonlight. What is the symbol for the moonlight? Okay. La 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 la. Even there's a song like la 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 la. I kind of forget it. Come on then. Why we use moonlight is used by the author as a symbol of, is it ancient Roman? No, it's not the ancient Rome. Airplanes and navigation, come on, nothing to do with changing ocean tides, come on, no. They talk about youth and romance. If you pick letter D, youth, okay, moonlight is used as a symbol of youth and romance. If you chose letter D, thumbs up. Got it. Okay, case is back. So funny today. All right, just connecting to the audio, right? Thank you. Okay, stay connected. All right, gazing. We talk about page exercise 103, answer choice is A, I mean. 104, answer choice is C. Okay, and 105, answer choice is D. So now let's talk about line number 47. In line number 47, like sentimental. You know that original meaning, sentimental. Okay, sentimental original meaning, you know it. Even the young kids can understand what a sentimental mean. Okay, in line number 47, the word sentimental most nearly means, but in here, we have 4 choices as usual. Okay, modeling, orthodox, and igonable and non-par. So all of them are super tough because sentimental is so easy. Okay, in line, it used like sentimental. This is the one that you can't get the high marks in exam. You are likely to get wrong answers for this, but you need to read line number 47. Okay, line number 47. 45 said, no, perhaps we didn't. Her friend gave her a shy glance. Glance means you look quickly like this, you know, a shy glance. That means or kind of thing like that. A shy glance. I never should have supposed. So look at that. Should plus have plus but 3. This is kind of regret that you express feeling. Should plus have plus but 3. Okay. So I never should have supposed. It says like that. I never should have supposed you were sentimental. Okay. Read the whole line. I never should have. So you are kind of regretting or feeling bad. And which one could be the best one? Which word should be the best one? Class? All are tough. Okay. What do you think? Sorry.
I think ignoble. C.
Oh, okay. All right. You got one. Let me Jason.
A.
You chose. All right. Thank you. How about gazing?
A.
All right. Okay. No problem. Me too. Okay. Answer is not ignorable. It's not ignoring thing. It is not the orthodox. It's not the non-parallel. It's modeling or kind of thing. So sentimental means that. Go back and read again. It said, no, perhaps we didn't. It says like that. No, perhaps we didn't. Her friend gave her a shy glance just like this. The mean leave then all we can say. All right. Glance me quick look. Okay. I never should have supposed you were sentimental adult. Okay. It's kind of surprise feeling. I've come to conclusion that I don't in the least know what they are, said Mrs. Ashley. And perhaps we didn't know much more about each other. No, perhaps we didn't. Her friend gave her a shy glance. I never should have supposed you were sentimental. Yes, modeling is the correct answer, but it's a tough one. It's a tough one. We do need to know all of these words, but in here, mostly writer and author, they trick you, they make you confused by providing too easy, too tough, but in here, all a tough one, right? But in here, sentimental nearly means modeling. Got it? So, SH10, let's move on. it has been clearly documented that crime levels in the United States, again, United States, crimes, our country, how about crime level? I don't know. So it's been clearly documented. I love the way they use the document, in here. It's been clearly documented that crime levels in the United States have been falling for some time. In fact, crime levels today are at their lowest level since the 1960s. Wow, that's good news. Adding positive news to these statistics is that many states are heeding the call for reforms in sentences and corrections procedure. Okay, then this is the test. Read them all. And the questions 107 to 117. Okay, try your best. Let's do it. Let me help you, number one. Sorry, 107 first. Go to question, everyone. Look at on your screen. Which of the following statements best support the main point of the passage? So to understand the main point of the passage, I always mention, there is no topic given, but paragraph. This article consists of different paragraphs, but when you read them all, it's all about crime, jail kind of thing. So that will be the topics. That will be the topics. You don't need to read start to the end. Like just read the first line, moving on the second line, the third paragraph, the first line will help you. African American community, blah blah blah, and then look at there. There's also an agent, presumed. So it's about what is it? You have to read it, skim quickly, and pick the best one. Which of the following statement best supports the main point of the passage? Choice A, the government needs to find a way to reduce the cost of housing prisoner. Is it? Society as a whole would benefit by reduction in the number of, concentration in the United States. Concentration in the United States. Prisoners should be released on probation when they reach a certain age. Drug crimes are inconsequential and should be treated as such. So you need to skim, guys. Reading one line is not enough. Okay, so I'll give you some time. Please promise me not to use dictionary, okay? Don't use dictionary. Please don't use dictionary. Go for it. All right. Take your time, and if you're going to read, just thumbs up. Read carefully and read questions carefully. Read questions carefully. Look for the impossible choice. If you guys are ready, thumbs up. Okay, science is ready. Science is ready, and the rest of you take your time. It's okay. Okay, is it ready? Matthew and Jezim. All right, so it's time to check that. So first of all, look at 107. Which of the following statements best supports the main point of the passage? You need to pick B. Society as a whole would benefit by reduction in the number of, in concentration of the United States. Yes, because we spend so much on those like prison thing, like spend those money on other places. It means like that. That support goes to B. If you chose B, thumbs. This is best support for the main point of the passage. All right. 1 or 8? Yes, thank you. So efficacy, check this out. In line number 5, efficacy mostly means, it says that the goal of these reforms is not only to keep people out of prison, very clear, but also enhance the efficacy of the parole system. Okay, the first part is the positive, but you see the second part with BUT, but also to enhance the efficacy of the parent system. And then there is a one that gives more explanation, for example, by helping to provide adequate housing or employment to convicted felons. It will help you a lot for that. So in line 5, the word efficacy most nearly means not degree, not clumsy, not novice. It means B, competence, everybody. It means the competence. If you are correct, thumbs up. You need to reach. Okay, sometimes students, what happens is like, when you look at a word, only that word, then, oh my God, it's so tough. I don't know what that is mean. I don't know what that means. And what that means, you wondering, remember, rider. When you become rider, yes, you need to explain. You need to give a hint, or you need to explain not exact way, but you need to explain in a different way. That's how you can. Thank you. 108 successfully done. So now look at the 109. Based on the second paragraph, the author would most likely agree with which of the four statement. You just need to focus on the second paragraph. After reading the second paragraph, so author would agree which statement. Is it the United States has more criminals than any other country? Come on. Drug-related crimes are the most serious and diverse. Okay, the harshness of punishment, is it the United States has more non-violent criminal in jail than violent criminal, or punishment for drug possession in the United States are too severe? It's very intense. Means you guys need to choose letter D. If you chose letter D, thumbs up. Paragraph B. Yes. Easy. So first paragraph serves mostly to. Moving on to 110, everybody. First paragraph serves mostly to 2+1. First paragraph, to explain or to explain or to 1. So like I said, you see that explain. Pro tips, so maybe one of them or none of them. First paragraph, yes, you need to choose letter A. You need to choose letter A. Explain the failures of the US. All right, if you chose A, thumbs up, please. First paragraph serves mostly to explain the failure of the US judicial system. None of you guys got correct? Okay. Go back to the story. It has been clearly documented that crime levels in the United States have been falling for some time. In fact, crime levels today are at the lowest level since the 1960s. Adding positive news to these statistics is that many states are hitting the goal for reform in sentences and corrections procedure. The goal of this reform is not only to keep out of prison, but also to enhance the efficacy of the parent system.
For example, by helping to provide adequate housing or employment to convinced felons. Even so, over half of inmates mean in a town to town prisoner. Inmates released will be arrested again within 3 years because of their inability to find a stable job and place to live. So their need for medical care or lack of practical education and training. One thing to understand it, it's all about America, guys. In America, so America, they have 3 branches. They have 3 main branches. Without those branches, America, it's a failed state or failed country. They have 3 judicial branches, executive branches, judicial branches, and legislative, right? So according to the first paragraph, the whole thing is look at that. It regards responsibility of the judicials. Therefore, answer choice is, what is it? Explain the failure of the U.S. judicial system. All right. You can read the whole paragraph and come up with like that. It is not about the current state or the correction procedure. I know that most of you guys will choose B. Is that true? Okay, gotcha. Right, because you need to understand the background a little bit. Now we have constitutions like, okay, don't talk about Myanmar. Don't at all. Okay, let's go. When that, okay, it's a choice. Unreasonably, disproportionately mean unreasonably. One left choice to see if you are correct. Thumbs up. Thank you. So jump into the 3rd paragraph. In the 3rd paragraph, the author suggests, what is author's suggestion for 3rd paragraph? 1st, 2nd, 3rd. This increase has had the direst consequences. Okay, direst consequences are in African American community in the world, males are 6 times more likely to be incarcerated than white males. It's just like that. So come back, 112. Answer choice must be A. The increase of concentration in America is felt most strongly by minorities. African Americans or Black people. All right. 112, answer choice goes to A. If you are correct, thumbs up. Thank you. How about 113? Direct most nearly means in the sentence. This is a direct mean, this is a negative meaning. Okay, it's not abnormal. You know the abnormal. Okay, for churches, no. Okay, quick-sighted, it's not that one as well. That means most severe. Answer choice goes to letter D, most severe for 113. 113, most severe. How many of you get correct? Got it. So 114 to 117, we check after we get back. Right. I'm hungry. How many of you are hungry? I don't know. Say nice or at home, and yeah, you can just go to the kitchen and enjoy. For me, I need to go out. Around here, it's no restaurant, so probably I have to go to Clayton or maybe Ia or somewhere. Okay, guys, so let's take a break and see you after math club, okay? Oh, you're having coffee, yay! Right, guys, see you in the afternoon.
Thank you.
Yes, pleasure.